So should I wear a weighted vest after vertebral compression fracture? I'm Margaret Martin, Amelio Guide, registered physiotherapist, and I'm going to answer that question for you today. I wouldn't go out and buy a weighted vest, but if you have one, then you can use it, but very differently than you would see athletes wearing it for when they're doing their squats and their step-ups. The way somebody would wear a weighted vest after a vertebral compression fracture is to help them enhance their posture. And so, depending on your weighted vest, I'm going to turn around, but in the space between shoulder blade, in that space, if you can get your weights sitting there, and I'm talking, 1, 2 pounds, maybe 3 pounds of weight, that's going to help you offset any forward head lean. So there was a study done, and they were using a weighted kyphoorthosis. And those of you who listened to my interview with Brenda, and she talks about the use of a weighted kyphoorthosis. Now, she has one of the last ones that I can find in North America because they don't seem to make them anymore. There wasn't a high enough demand. But essentially, if you took all the little weights out of a hypervest and you just loaded up the space between the lower shoulder blades and spine, then that would essentially be reproducing the benefits of a weighted kyphoorthosis. So Dr. Sanaki did this study incorporating strengthening exercises of the back, and women would wear the vest twice a day. They would wear it once when they're ambulating and up and about in the morning, and then another time 30 minutes in the afternoon. So I know I chat with Brenda all the time about it. She does find it really helpful in her walks, whether they're in her neighborhood, when she's using her activator poles or on the treadmill, that the weight of her head and neck is really kind of brought up a little bit just by the counterbalance of that weight. Otherwise, I would not further load the spine, only because you already have a compression fracture. And I know for myself, when you're wearing the vest, if you're out after, the first few minutes, you're really mindful of keeping that long axial elongation, really good posture. But we're humans, our brains drift off, we're thinking about something else. And if you're being compressed all the way through and you don't have great posture, it's going to just exaggerate your alignment. And when I look around, and I'm sorry, but with most of my clients, I know they don't have the best postural strength to allow them to counteract that weight of a weighted vest. So I do not recommend it once you've had a vertebral compression fracture, other than the way I just mentioned. I hope this is helpful. I'm Margaret at Amelio Guide.